I think the first development, and I'm talking about products available to dealers, from electrostatic copiers, we went to plain paper in the early 1970s. I think it was the first one was from Konshiroko, now known as Konica, with their RBC1. Saxon followed that with a knockoff of the Canon NP70, which they got the license to manufacture. They redesigned it and called the Saxon PPC1. On the Saxon one, it was liquid. It was a liquid plain paper copier. So we had going from electrostatic to plain paper to liquid PPC. And then I would say the third was the introduction of facsimile, because that just blew the lid off the channel for so many different reasons. To begin with, when the first Japanese manufacturer to sell electrofax to dealers was Sharp, followed by pretty closely by Canon. And their first products were Group 3 fax machines. And they were not compatible with Group 1. And at that time, the only one selling Group 1 fax machines was Xerox. And the population was about 600,000 in the United States. But it took 6 minutes to produce one 8.5 by 11 document, or reproduce, or transmit. And the hoot and the how from the press, that including the industry press, that never gave the dealers credit with an ability to do anything. The press was saying basically there was no way that a dealer could sell a fax machine. They're going to go in, and were they going to sell one? Who is that person going to transmit to? Of all the idiotic things to say. To make a long story short, Sharp and Canon immediately developed Group 1 capability. I mean, that was a no-brainer, and they did it so quickly. And the beautiful part about that thing was the dealers were selling it just like they were selling a copier, and they were selling maintenance agreements. And it was pure profit because those things didn't break down. So they were making money selling it and the margins were very good. One of the manufacturers gave us a Group 1 fax, and I used it to transmit our first live wire. And that to me was fantastic, that I could put 2 pages into the fax machine, hit the group number, and boom, 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 or automatically transmit it. That was a winner. And people were subscribing to that only because they liked it. They liked there's only 2 pages and that kind of stuff. So it was great for us. But as far as the response to the question, that was certainly tip that really cemented some rapid developments in technology.